Hi everybody, online lecture first. The topic name is Introduction of Zoology. Zoology is very important branch in science. First important point, what do you mean by zoology? Zoology is nothing but that it is the branch of biology. It deals with the study of an animal kingdom. We call that the zoology. Before that, the zoology is the branch of biology. What do you mean by biology? Biology is nothing but that it is deals with the study of an organism. Those are the organism. That organism, if suppose we are studying, we call that the biology. Now, very important point, zoology in Greek, we call it the zoo means animal and logy means knowledge or study about the animals. We call it the zoology. Now, very important point is that this zoology branch, when it will be emerged, it's very important because how it will be formed, zoology as a branch. First important point is that we know that anciently lot of scientists work on the on the natural histories. In that natural history, what happened? Such scientists, such as first important scientist we call it the Aristotle. This is we call it the father of biology. That type of Aristotle work on the natural history. They studies on different aspect. Then after that we call it the Carl Linnaeus. It is also studied different aspect like the systematic hierarchy. We also call it the Carl Linnaeus is also called as the it is a father of taxonomy because it studied all animals, all organisms. They are present in systematically in the classification. Therefore, we call it the father of taxonomy. Next, we call it the Darwin. Darwin is also studied the evolutionary study by natural selection. It is also studied the different aspect on the structure, on the basis of their structure, on the basis of their functions, on the basis of their behavior. Different aspects they are studied by the different scientists. That time what happened? Some are studied by the some scientists study on the basis of their animals, their structure, behavior, physiology. All things will be studied in that natural history. But one scientist we know name as the Conrad Gessner. This scientist is studied history of animalium. This study that is nothing but the we call it the modern beginning of that modern zoology. This zoology branch is emerged from the natural history, or we call it the biological work. Means simple, these type of the different scientists and ancient scientists studied on the different aspects, such as some studied on the physiology of that animals, some are the study on the basis of animal behavior, some studied on the basis of their endocrinological basis, means on the basis of taxonomically, on the basis of systematic, on the basis of their structure, morphometric character, they will be classified. Then they will evolutionary study which type of the animals, their habitat, which type of the habitat, where their geography. On that basis they will be studied and it will be emerge a new branch we call it the zoology. It is very simple. This branch is emerged from the natural histories, or we call it the biological workers. It emerged this type of the branch we call it the zoology. This zoology is nothing but simple word. Zoo means animal and logy means study. Means those are the, we know that. Organism is what? Organism is nothing but that. Those are the, they having their life. That type of animal we call it the organism. Here two types of the organism recently. We call it the plants and animals. Okay. Likewise, these animals is included in the zoology and plants is included in the botany. For that purpose, this zoology branch is emerged from that natural history. Very important point. Now we will see these zoology this zoology, what is the importance of that zoology, what is the importance of that zoology, likewise what is the scope of the zoology. Now we will see one by one the branches of the zoology. You know that different types of the branches are present in our zoology, like basic zoology, then medical zoology. We also call it the very important point is that genetical zoology, technical zoology and applied zoology. These are the different branches are present in zoology also. And here this branch is having their own importance. Like if suppose it is a basic zoology, in that basic zoology what happen, lot of animals are classified and arranged in a systematic manner in that class, means invertebrate and vertebrate. This part is included in that basic zoology. Means what do you mean by invertebrate, what do you mean by vertebrate? Invertebrate means those are the notochord is absent, that type of animals we call as the including the invertebrate, and those are the having the notochord is present, that type of animals are including the chordate, or we call it the vertebrate. It is nothing but the basic zoology. In that basic zoology, different types of the physiological aspect is also present, different types of the aspects are present in the basic zoology. Likewise, another is an important part is the medical zoology. Medical zoology means what happen in that medical zoology means those are the mostly important for the human beings. That type of this study we call it the medical zoology. Means example means our body, physiology, respiration, reproductive system, endocrinology, all are included in that medical zoology. Why it is included in the medical zoology? Because these are the very important for this human. For that purpose, it included in the medical zoology. Next one we call it the genetical zoology. Why we call it the genetical zoology? Because it is emergent branch. Emergent branch, it having very important part, or it will be on the basis of the genetically. We are also taxonomy will be occur, or it will be having some changes in the taxonomy also on the basis of genetically. Means genetically means nothing but the Mendel's. We know that Mendel's is work. Everyone knows about that medical work. Mendel's work. Likewise, in that after the work, Mendel work, they will be again emerge another branch we call it the medical zoology or genetical zoology. Means in that genetically we are identified, or genetically we are classified, or genetically we are diversified all these animals on the basis of their genetics. Genetics is nothing but that we are gene, or genetics is nothing but this heredity and variation. Characters are transferred from one generation to another generation. That type of that type we call as the genetics. Genetics having different types of the genes, they are having the different types of the gene pool, gene frequency, everything will be occur in that genetical zoology. It is another branch. Another important point is that technological zoology. In that technological zoology, what happened? What do you mean by technology? Technology is nothing but that we are studying zoology with the help of specific type of the tools. We call it the technical zoology. Means it include different types of the tools. Those are these type of the tools we are using in our zoology. Likewise, first invention will be take place, or first example of this technology is the microscope. Firstly invented is the microscope. After invention of the microscope, it will be emerged another branch we call it the cell biology. Likewise, this technological zoology having different types of the concepts, and it will be developed different types of the concept, and it having the different types of the branches also, like molecular cell biology, cytology. These are the lot of branches will be emerged because of this technological zoology, or because of the we are use different types of the tools. Likewise, here we know that of DNA structure, we know that RNA structure, how it will be known to us. Because of that, only this technological events or technological zoology. Applied zoology is very important or very applicable zoology. Means in that applied zoology is nothing but that we are using this zoology in our daily life. Simple. Applied zoology means aquaculture, pisciculture. It include pisciculture, aquaculture. It also include the apiculture, hematology. These are the applied one, because this is a use directly by the society. Therefore, this applied zoology is also important. Nowadays, apiculture is very important. Pisciculture is also important. Aquaculture is also important. For that purpose, applied zoology is also very important to us. These are the different types of the branches in zoology. We are conclude here. These are the very important branches present in the zoology. Thank you.